Hey, hi Nisha, good afternoon.
Hello, very good afternoon. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for asking, Nisha. What about you?
I'm also good. Thanks for asking. How is your life
Okay.
treating you?
Yeah, it's fantastic. But nowadays I'm quite busy. I mentioned, I need to handle my office, my work and spoken English classes and other content that I need to create for YouTube and everything. But I'm really loving this life. Since my even from my childhood, I really love engaging in lot of work. When I have lot on my plate, I really love that, because that's where we think, oh my god, my life is too much productive. I'm doing great things every day. All right, Nisha. Okay, so can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. First of all, I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity. My name is Nisa Yadav. I'm from Bihar. I have been working as a software engineer for past 3.5 years. And I also running a small YouTube channel, Talk Better with Nisha, for practice purpose. And if I talk about my educations, I did BTech in computer science engineering. And if I talk about my hobbies, so I'm pretty much interested into athletics sports like long jump, high jump, and running. But nowadays, I love to talk with new people to learn something new every day. And simultaneously, I'm working to become a better communicator. That's pretty much about me.
Oh, that's really great. Okay. Talking about me, my name is Vandana Chaturvedi. I'm a soft skill trainer, and apart from that, this year in mid of August, I've started this channel because being a soft skill trainer, I was quite experienced talking to people, and I really love connecting with people, knowing about them and their experiences from different walks of life. So that's where I just thought to start my channel, and along with that my motive was creating something useful so that the people outside there can really get some benefit out of it. So that's where I started, and since then I am really enjoying this journey, because every time when I create something, I always learn from it. Okay. So apart from that, talking about my hobbies, I really love spending time in nature, taking care of plants, and reading books. So this is, about me in a nutshell.
Wow, it was lovely introductions.
Okay,
So
thank you.
I would like to ask how you started your journey because in the front of camera and talk to the people, that is one of the challenging tasks I would say because I'm also facing some kind of the issue previous, but now day by day I am improving a lot. So could you tell me anyone start from like anyone beginner, they want to start how to reduce, overcome and fear in the front of camera?
Okay, so talking to people, connecting with them was never a fear for me, because since the time I became soft skill trainer, I am connecting with lot of people every day. So I don't have any issue with that. But to be on camera, to be very honest with you, Nisha, when I was thinking to start my channel, I took approximate 1 to 2 months thinking about that. Like, how will I be able to be on camera? How will I talk to people? If people will mention some kind of negative comments for me, then how will I handle everything? So I was quite nervous about that, and I took approximate 1 to 2 months continuously thinking about it. But then I just decided, okay, let's just start, let's just see, you know and slowly and gradually when I've started, uh, if you will see my first video on YouTube, I was quite nervous, and I took approximate 2 to 3 hours just creating 8 to 10 minutes video of my introduction only. Because every time I was, I kept fumbling, I kept, stopping. So it took a lot of time, but slowly and gradually, when I started, I found it very, really engaging and enjoyable. And I started to love myself, watching myself on camera, talking to people. So I think the people who have this fear, the first and foremost thing that you should do is to do that work, right? For example, whatever is there from which we are getting feared, scared, if you really want to overcome that, you have to do that work, right? So I think, and when you will start doing that, you will do it, once, twice, thrice, slowly and gradually, you will start getting habitual of it, and you will know how to handle it in a better way. So I think to overcome it, the first step you should take is to do that work. So the people who are really getting fear, I think they should start without even thinking about people. How will they judge you, or they might laugh at you. So instead of thinking about all of this, I think we should take one step ahead.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Because, I totally agree because initial anyone can did mistake, but after sometimes if you're continuously doing same work, then definitely you can reduce your issue, whatever you are facing while talking.
Right, exactly. Okay, so Nisha, let me ask you how you started your channel and why you think, like you said, you are already doing a job. Okay, so what
Yes.
led you to start a YouTube channel, and especially choosing this niche of creating content based on English language?
One of the major issue in my professions, like English is required. You have to talk when up not at the time of the like initial stage, but you growing when you are growing. That after that time, anyone like they want to become a managers and senior software engineers. And when you becoming a senior software engineer, and so you have comes lot of responsibility on your plate. You have to interact with your client. You have to interact with the product team and all. So one major things for starting and learning this language is my professions. And another, being a Hindi medium student, I always dream to speak English because I did my schooling from very small, like state, with, like there not much educations there, and
Mm.
that where I have completed my study like 1 to 10th and 12th also. So always like when even Hindi I couldn't speak before when I was at the 12th standard because my native language and I can say कि my local language is Bhojpuri language. I'm from Bihar. But slowly I learned Hindi also and English. I'm trying to learn this language. That's why I have created my YouTube channels.
Okay, that's really great. So basically, you're trying to do what you don't know, basically, right? So you're
Yes.
trying to improve yourself every day. I think that is the great way. So if we are really facing something that is difficult for us to handle or to do, I think we should do it regularly. And because of your channel, I think you must be consistent, right? Because when we don't have anything, we keep procrastinating. I'll do it tomorrow or overmorrow. But when we have something to post, I think that's where we have to be in discipline.
Yeah, now I try to be consistent, like within a 1 month or 2 month, I want to become a great speaker. I'm although I'm doing great work in my office, whenever I get time, I always talk to my senior and colleagues to in English. But still, I'm thinking if I get a much better platform and much better companion to speak English, then we can adapt and we can comfortable easily in this language.
Right, exactly. Okay. So, Nisha, like you said that you have completed your education from a Hindi medium school. So, when you realized to learn English language and how you started it, and what you did to improve your language, because now you're speaking so well, you are able to convey yourself and your expressions uh, clearly and concisely. So I want to know about your journey, how you started and what are the things that you did to improve it.
Okay, so a story was little bit like when I was in the 10th standard, that time I am not able to read English also because I always afraid of even reading English also. So I always skip English book also when it's taught in my school in my class. But because in the Bihar board, English is not mandatory at the 10th standard, but when I went to the 12th, that time, if you want to build your career in engineering field or medical field, that times you had to pick up English subject because without this subject you can't do anything. That time I get to know. So I started at the 12th. I learned grammar and all as a subject for qualifying in the 12th standard. And I'm good at in mathematics and science. So I cleared JEE exam. So I got very good marks in the JEE. But in the 12th, I didn't get good marks because of English. I scored very less marks in English and other subjects. So, but if you want to like, so I have counseling for the JOSA for engineering college, but I don't have a 70% marks in the 12th, so I didn't get any good NIT. So I got Government Women Engineering College at Asmer, and that college is the first women engineering college in the North India. So my parents decided to send there. Okay, then I went engineering. So after one day, like first day, all the happens like doing registrations and filling a form, and then shifted in the hostels. But when in the second day, when I went to the attend the seminar, and there are a lot of student, and everything is big for me and surprising for me because I never seen in my life big college as well as the lot of teachers and student. And first day inductions program was happening. So basically inductions program was conducted for interactions between teachers and a student. So first day Bhagavad Gita is going on, and every student was frequently asking a questions from a teachers, and teachers is giving a reply to them in English. So everyone is speaking English, and I was seated at the last bench in the seminar, and I was like, what is happening? And what is going on? Even I am not able to understand. Even I know grammar, but still I was not able to understand that time. So I called to my parents because here everything's even subject and everything's in an English medium, or I was in Hindi medium. So I faced a lot of problems. So I talked to my parents. So here everyone is speaking English, and even I'm not able to write anything in English. How I can manage and how I completed my engineering. But still, after like I have only two choice: do and die. Either I can do, either I can escape. So I belong from the middle class family, so I don't have any choice. I can't I can't waste money of my parents. So I decided, okay, anyhow I did I did engineering. So I have taken a lot of notebook. I everything I remember and everything noted down by on a notebook. So every subject I remember. There are seven subjects in every semester. So I always like subject. It's come in at the university like unit level. You have to complete 6 unit. So every subject I remember 5 unit of, and I skip 1 unit of every subject. So I
Okay.
was like practicing by writing, by remembering the things. Then anyhow, when I was given a university exams, then I got 8.2 CGP. I was like that time. I feel yeah, anything whatever I want, really I did, but still I couldn't speak much. So it's come slowly, slowly. When like when you come to the third year, then you have to pressers, like you have to attend a placement, like everyone want to place in a good company. So initially that time my I didn't place in a good company. I was placed in a startup company. So okay for me because I get medium package in my college. But now after working as a software engineer, then now I want to work. on my communication skills, because I know if you want to go, like my dream is very big. So I always study 18 hours every day. Like apart from the work, five, I can manage all the things. So still I want to go in a big company. Then I have to learn this language, otherwise I don't have any options. So like this, my journey just started.
Oh, it's really an inspiring journey. The way you mentioned, like how you cope with all the situations that you faced, the way you managed, the way you got your, I think 8.2 CGP. I think it's a very good marks. Okay, and now you're continuously thriving to make yourself better. I think that's really inspiring. Yeah, I think it's a story of every one of us who really want to do something and who belong from a, very middle class family. Obviously, because we don't have much choices, we have to be very selective and we have to do it anyhow. Okay, Nisha. So, you're continuously working on your spoken English, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Keep doing that. Keep doing that. All right. Okay, Nisha. So, apart from that, like you said, you already knew grammar. Okay, so the grammar part of yours is well, right? So, how much, like you said that you knew grammar at the time, but you was not able to understand. So, as per you, how much role grammar plays when we come to speaking English? Does it has any role, or because a lot of people, they are much more focused on grammar. They are continuously learning the rules, noun, pronoun, adjective, adverb. So we have a lot of things in grammar. They are continuously, revising and learning everything, every formula. So will it really work as per you? I want to know your opinion.
I would say grammar is important for speaking, for speaking. But at the initial, I think you don't know to, like you don't need grammar also. When you speak more, then you can learn more. Because that time I know grammar, but still I'm not able to understand clearly, because sometimes like people speak very fluent and all. So you know that time. But if you know grammar, then you can understand after sometimes. It will take 4 and 5 days, but you are like getting the things and all. Okay, it's this is a happening and all. So you can, if you know grammar, then you can summarize any book in your way. You can get good marks. But
Okay.
for speaking purpose, not mandatory. Nowadays, I know grammar also. But when I speak with the persons, I commit a mistake.
Hmm.
So it's come
Right.
because muscle habit and all. So if you practice anything, so it's become a habit.
Hmm.
So I think grammar is not important, because even you know also, when we started to learn Hindi to speak English, that time we also even we never study Hindi
Oh,
Vyakran.
yeah, right, right. So yes, basically, like you said, while speaking, I think, and from my point of view, Nisha, I think when we speak, it's not important, to be 100% accurate every time. It's fine if we are making mistake. I think the our main purpose should be the communication. When I am saying, I'm trying to express something, you should understand, and when you are saying something, I should understand. I think if we are able to communicate with each other, that's fine. Even native speakers do make mistake, right? So
Yes, but
making mistake is not that a big thing that we should be more focused. But I
uh,
think we should focus on communication part, like you said. Even I have a strong grammar, knowledge, but when I speak, sometime I skip something very important while speaking. So I think it's all about practice. We should speak more and more, and slowly and gradually we'll improve that part also, right? So I think making mistake is not that a big blunder. Okay, from this point, I just want to know from you. Initially, when we learn English language, we always have that fear in our mind, like if I'll speak in front of someone, I'll make mistake, then they will laugh at me, then they will make fun of me, or they will pull my leg. And from that fear, we keep talking in English. I remember one event, one incident, basically, when I was learning this language at very initial stage, and I was saying something in English, and that's where someone came and he was keep pointing that what you said. He was continuously asking me, what you said, just repeat that again, what you said. And that time I got very scared, like I was thinking, oh, maybe I made some mistake, and that's why he's continuously saying this. And after that, he said, he started to make fun of me, and he said, oh, I was thinking that you are speaking some other language, it was not English. The way you spoke, it was not English. So I think we all have been in such kind of situations, right? So I want to know from you how you handled it. And even now we might come across some kind of people who can start making mistake fun of us. So how we should handle of all of this, and how you handle.
Yeah, exactly. Because when basically when I did engineering from Rajasthan, that time, like, a lot of the peoples come from the very good background and they know English
Yes,
better than me, even far better than me.
yes,
And
yes.
my sound is also, even when I spoke with them, then Hindi is also not. It's a mixed kind of Bhojpuri language. Then what you told, could you please repeat? And even some word I pronounce that time, like answer, that I'll say answer, because word pronunciations is also playing very important role. So they made fun on me. So I was scared a lot. What I did mistake. So some, because I was very serious kind of person. So anyone laugh at me, I noted down. Okay. And then I went to the like my room. So I started to figure out like real pronunciations of that word when I spoke previous. So I get to know, okay. Then I practice again and again. I remember some word and like put it on wall. So okay, the I'm pronounce I'm doing a mistake when I pronouncing these words. So again and again I practice. Then after certain times, then I was able to speak better, but not much confidence come in the front of them because they have a very good background and they speak like better. We can say that they use little bit accent also. So I really, that
Yes.
was like we can say a very trouble moment for me because I faced a lot of issue.
Okay, now how you handle it. Now is it impacting the same with same intensity, or now you're able to handle it quite lighter?
Yeah, now I'm able to handle quite lighter because now I'm not getting any like when I talk, then I convey my message. So people easily can understand. But that time it's happening. Even at that time, age is also like below 18 and 19. So anyone tell something, so that we are taken on like very serious mode. You
Very
can understand.
seriously, right? Yeah.
And I would like to ask, like you are from Hindi medium or English medium background?
I am from English medium.
Okay, so you never face such a kind of problem.
No, I have faced a lot of time because my school was a very medium kind of school. Like the teachers don't used to speak in English, or
Okay.
everyone was so much normal. Like we used to speak Hindi only in our schools. But because it was an English medium school, I was having, I used to read English books, and so I used it as an opportunity for me, and I kept learning. And I would say I've learned English till my 8th grade. Till 8th grade, I was able to speak, to talk, to communicate. So I worked so hard that time. Even I was child at that time, but I was aware that it's something that is very important. And my main motive was to get appreciation and praises from my parents, my relatives. Like, oh my God, Vandana is speaking in English. But slowly and gradually, when I passed my school, my college and everything, and when I started doing job, then I realized that it's extremely important because it's a global language, and it's very important for us to have a basic understanding of speaking and communicating with people. And that is the only way you can get a job, you can get the promotion, and you will be able to convey your thoughts to the people, right? Because if you don't know, I think you are doing job, I am doing job, we know it very well. If we don't know English, we will not be able to put our thought, and we will not be able to share our feedbacks, our ideas in any meeting, right? So it's
Yes.
extremely important. And that's where I started to work on myself more and more. And even today I am doing the same. So I really want to be very fluent and have a good accent and everything. So that's where I'm still working. Okay.
Now,
So
now you are speaking so well. Even I inspire a lot because, like by seeing your communication skills, like way of talking, expressing yourself. So it was really inspiring for me.
thank you so much, Nisha. It really means a lot. But I think the main and the important tool is to keep speaking. If you will keep speaking, one day you'll be there. Like, you can speak so well. Any one of us, if we will maintain some kind of consistency and discipline, even if you can't maintain consistency, then I would say we should speak in English always, wherever we are. If we can do this, then I think we will be better in voice clarity, vocabulary, the way we speak and communicate. So the most important thing is to speak. I think this is the important thing that I have learned from my journey. So
Yeah,
uh
same here. Even
yes,
even I also fully agree because when you speak more, then you get more confident, like on yourself.
more confidence, more clarity, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Nisha, we are just left with 3 to 4 minutes. And yeah.
Oh,
So, yeah, I mean, it was a really engaging conversation, and I really enjoyed talking to you. The way, I mean, initially we were deciding what we need to talk about, and when we started, it just happened. All right,
yeah.
Nisha, we will surely plan another session where we will pick some topic and talk on that. All right. Okay. So thank you so much for being here. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Vandana, for giving me this opportunity. I really, I really love to connect with you, and I have learned a lot of things from you. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much. Okay, Nisha. Bye. Take care.
Bye. Take care.